Back, everyone. We do love a good game, and you want to stay safe this Halloween. And this time of year, there's a lot to think about.
There is, and we need a pro to guide the way. So joining us now to share more in the sponsored segment is Tyler Todd to play a spooky edition of Case by Case. And I used to look ahead and kind of have an idea and decide, but I think it's more fun to learn the information with the viewers in real time and then make that snap decision what we think is a case. Now, there's three. Two are cases?
Two are cases, one is not. And this is a big deal because I did have an experience with one of my sons going through a yard, and there was a big open pit because they were doing landscaping. They fell in. So if you're watching at home, this is a big deal, and this actually happens. These are real cases.
For homeowners and for the trick-or-treaters. You've got to be careful. Take care of your trick-or-treaters. Know what's happening around your property.
Yep. So next week, it's going to be next Friday, right?
Next
Halloween.
Friday, one week from today.
So let's jump in.
Okay.
Case number one, haunted house in Logan, okay? We all like them. We go to them. Chainsaw guy chasing person.
She's getting
my
excited
worst.
now.
Well, yes, but also my worst fear.
But no chainsaw.
No chainsaw,
Okay.
just and they're running us because you're screaming, running away, trips, falls, breaks arm. Does she have a case?
Okay.
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 Oh, man.
Okay.
Case number two. Homeowner in Sugar House has, the elaborate Halloween decorations, animatronics, all the craziness, right? And it's almost like, are you going to that house to see and do all the things and get the candy?
Yeah.
Trick-or-treater falls on cords, extension cords that are going to some of the animatronics, severely injured. Does trick-or-treater have a case against the homeowner?
Okay.
Okay?
I hate that these are Halloween related, the happiest time of the year.
It's so fun, but it does happen.
And that's why I think we overlook and we're not as vigilant.
That's right.
Too excited.
So case number three, and this happens all the time too. Big neighborhood ordeal, lots of people, lots of homes, lots of kids, lots of families. You're going with your spouse or your friends or whatnot. Two teens jump out in costumes and scare a man that was walking on the sidewalk, and he falls and is severely injured falling off the curb.
Oh, man.
Oh no, that's awful. Okay, I know.
Okay.
I've done. I figured.
I don't. I feel like the first one, you probably signed a waiver to go to the haunted house, so I'm going to say that you can't have a case there. But the others, maybe you could argue something, even though it's on both their properties, is private property, right?
So we're picking the one that does not have a case.
Oh, well, then I say that one doesn't have a case because you signed something, I bet.
That's our answer. Final answer.
You're right.
See, that works. Not overthinking it.
Not overthinking it. And the reason why is, yes, that assumption of the risk is what it's called, right? So when you go into a haunted house, you assume the risk, and she's running away. You presume you might do that because you're trying to be scared and whatnot. Now, is she falling over like an extension cord, like in case number two? Different story, because you're not expecting that extension cord to be there to fall and trip over.
Isn't that similar to when you have an icy sidewalk and someone who comes trips and falls? There's potentially a case.
Well, that's right, and the reason why is because then
you're in charge of your property.
And you have time. There has to be a reasonable time to clean that up. But if you have people onto your property, it has to be safe. Okay. In case number three, for example, there could be a case, depending on the amount of the scare or the jump scare to the man. So that was a little tricky one, but you were right.
Isn't that also an assumption of risk? When you do that, you're scaring someone, you're jumping out of the woods. That person isn't expecting, they're not in a haunted house, and you're in a place that is kind of a tricky spot. That's
why in case number three, the man could potentially have a case against the teens, depending on how unreasonable the actions they took were against him. So there's always good questions.
Okay,
I love the takeaway, though.
Halloween to be safe.
Yes.
It is the #1 holiday of the year, if you ask me. So if the unthinkable does happen, you do find yourself with a similar situation, this is who you call, the expert. How do we get a hold of you?
Call us. Our main line is 435-422-4020, or you can find us online, wewininjurylaw.com. The consults are always free.
Oh, We Win Injury Law. That information on your screen. 4 locations across Utah. Our thanks to Tyler Todd, Triple T, for the sponsored segment, and to We Win Injury Law for being a pro for Utah. Back in a moment, everyone.